activities either in their protected areas. We talk about them supplying the, the food and other things that the lodges will need. We talk about the communities providing transport for the tourists. And then we then work with them to also address human-wildlife conflict, because the wildlife that is in the parks actually gets out and creates challenges for the communities. And so we work with them to ensure that that is addressed. And then on top of that, we provide projects that are for livelihood, for income generation for these communities. So the issue is that it's not starting now. We've been engaging the communities over a long time.
Thank you. And
yes.
The current state of national parks, sanctuaries, and community wildlife areas in the country?
Currently, these protected areas are doing fairly well. One needs to know that we had fairly big numbers of wildlife prior to the 1970s. And then in the 1970s, the protected areas were degraded. Most of the wildlife was cleared, killed, sold for ivory, for skins, for meat. And by 1985, we had reduced, in general terms, to only 10% of the wildlife we had before. And then we started working systematically to, one, stop the poaching, two, to stop the encroachment, and three, to put value in this wildlife. And I can tell you that right now, numbers of wildlife have grown, and some of them are actually higher than pre-1970. Like the Uganda Cove, that was about 70,000 at that time. We have about 110,000. And so the numbers have grown. The gorilla numbers have also grown. We have more than 500 in Uganda, out of the roughly 1,000 that we have in the whole world for the mountain gorillas. Incidentally, they only happen to be in Uganda, in Rwanda, and the other sea. So if we have over 500, we have more than 50% of the mountain gorilla numbers in the world. And then we have seen that encroachment has reduced, poaching has reduced, and that's why we are seeing the numbers go up. Also, the benefit that the communities are getting has grown, and so we have support that we get from